Well, hey now, the broadcast, I believe, is live.
Sweet. That's short, man. It is. Has to be a rod.
My microphone. There it is. Let's turn the mics on. Tarnation TV Turbo, man. Blaine and Brad here sitting with you. What's up, buddy?
Oh, man, I'm excited because the Turbo just means it's so much better than our regular show.
Right. It's just evolved and we didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's you're in for a treat if you tuned in.
Live on YouTube only this evening, so.
Just making it simple.
Yep. Currently waiting for the race to grid up here, and then we can basically show you guys. Let's see. We've got statistics and tickers and all kinds of good things. TarnationTV.com is the website. What is Turbo, man? Why did we start this secondary channel?
Because it needed to be. We started this one because I don't have a racing wheel, and I also don't have anything to do on Friday nights. So I said, hey, how about you race? Or maybe you said it. How about I race, and then you just ride shotgun? And I said, well, you know what? Then I can have a sip or two, right, and not feel guilty about it.
And the main Tarnation TV channel is a G-rated family event every Saturday right now at the moment. Anyway, we broadcast most of the Shake and Bake series here at Talladega Nights. But here on Tarnation TV, we opened up the Tarnation TV Turbo channel, and it's a little bit more loose. So, you know, we can say some shit.
Yeah, like PG-18 shit. Like, oh man, poop. Sorry, Mom. I said poop, I swear. I almost got busted. By
Ma!
I'm trying to fit in with my friends, Ma.
You're trying to play with my friends when I get off my age.
If I can't say shit, they're gonna laugh at me.
Right. So there is your statistics down the bottom of the screen on the right. That will populate up top after this race actually gets going for about a lap or two. Currently, those numbers running across the top of the screen of the ticker are happy hour results. So this is just waiting for everybody to get on the grid, and we're going to do some racing here. Full server again. Like, how many guys are in here? We've got. I was
going to say, is it a full?
41, son. Full. Because,
that's full.
We could take one more. The server takes up one space. That's a 43 slot track.
So it would go to 42.
We could take 42 actual drivers. It says it's full, so
a wheel and some practice in those order.
Yeah, it's crazy though, man. For
right. Where else are you gonna be on Friday night? Yes. Oh, okay, that's fair. $57 laps, that is right. No, that's fair. You know what I just realized? I was not subscribed to our channel, Tarnation TV Turbo on YouTube. I thought I was, and then I went to look for it. Oh, is that? Sorry, you're dropping some hints there. Yeah. Hold on. Also, you might have, but I don't. Yeah, he's just kind of a dick move. Hey, thanks. Jeffrey, friend request. Yeah, see, I hardly ever check my Facebook, and I should look at it more. I go on for Marketplace, effectively. That's about the extent of my Facebook use. Well, friends, Tarnation TV and Tarnation TV Turbo. Tarnation TV. Looking you up on Facebook as we speak while we're getting ready here. You let me know. I can't look at my phone too much though, because you know I get car sick when I'm not paying attention to the road. So, oh, and we're going, man. Oh, okay. Let's not go for the restart just yet. Yeah. Just gonna see if you're going, putting your plant in front of those guys, getting a little push from back there. Holy smokes. And a little bit on the, oh, Days of Thunder. Just plow through the smoke. Oh, we are belly up and shit. Look at that. You just went from 38 to 3rd. Since we don't actually have a replay on that, I'll just describe what happened. Holy shit, look out. Oh my god. Oh, upside down. Right. Flipped around. Look out. Who's a whatsie? Look at. There's a whole bunch. That was the entire replay back in 30 seconds.
All clear.
You know what I find on YouTube? I'm trying to find your page. Posts, people, groups. Should be on their pages, right? It's just not pulling up. I literally typed in Tarnation TV Turbo into Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg said, nope, you cannot go and look at that.
Okay, buddy, fired up
The
here.
next one's not so
Remember, one
funny.
switch at a time, turning your
Alright,
stuff on.
guys.
Oh, they're resetting now.
Get up. Man, that was it, guys. Just one restart.
Okay, well that one I can see, because that one we have,
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
no? Do I not follow that one either? Follow.
Right on, brother. I've got a good
Man,
view
I'm
of
a
the
terrible person.
restart plan there if you want me to get it today. Just like you did last
I'm
week.
like, did it said follow? And I'm pretty sure I was following. Tarnation TV. Groups, people, posts. Tarnation TV. Here we go. No, that's I can see it. So I see found. Okay, here's Tarnation TV. Oh, on the Facebook page, there's to the broadcast, yeah, but to the actual Facebook page. Is there a Turbo Facebook page? Oh, okay, that's my bad. That's what I was looking for. So we're just on Tarnation TV. Well, consider yourself followed, sir, and many sorrows, many apologies.
How is my microphone? I'm just checking my binds here. It looks like my mic was off. Okay, yeah, okay. So I do have a mute button. They will do
See, if I
one
were you-
restart because this is not a broadcasted race.
I'd be hopping mad. If I was you, I'd be like,
Oh, I know. I just gained,
sorry.
like-
I mean, I'll try to keep that more, yeah, like a PG-13, but
More
I'd be like,
t-
oh
more-
man, I
more
would have been
turbo.
snapping.
Son of a bitch.
you know, I got a little bit turbo there. I got that turbo back. What the F?
Yeah.
I just went from the last to almost first, and you're gonna pull this on me?
Yeah. And it was
I
after,
understand.
it was close. It was close, though. It was right in the tri-oval, so technically one lap hadn't been complete. If we get one
Okay.
lap in, it's locked in. And that's what they were saying. The leaders did didn't take caution. The leaders were actually over the line when the yellow happened, so they had to go all the way around. But
oh wow, that's all right. It would be too much pressure being in front anyways. You would have blew it in like what, 2 laps?
pretty close, yeah. A tire would have fallen off or something.
Like the nerves would have get to you. You're like, oh my god.
Sometimes,
You're driving in
yeah.
your mirror,
And that's
you're
why I
not paying
like the
attention
top
to the road.
line. And I don't know why, because the wrecks will come up the track. All right, this is the final restart, and away we go.
All right, let's make this one count. Everybody's found their clutches.
A little bit of feathering of the throttle in the first lap or two, let these things get warmed up.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Get a little bit of heat built up there.
Yeah.
Those tires get stickier. I noticed you dropped this fortune cookie on the floor of the truck. Are you gonna eat that, or?
I was saving it.
Okay, that's fine. I thought I would check before I just.
Yeah, like
It's still in the package.
mine's your own business.
It looks still in the package, so I wasn't sure. It could have been there for a while.
They're like 4 wide up there, dude.
Oh, mostly are 4 wide.
They looked 4 wide for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. I was gonna say. I guess you can't exactly put it in helicopter view at this point. That
No.
would be counterintuitive to what you're doing.
Yes.
Or you could pretend you're playing RC Pro-Am and just drive the heck out
RC
of that.
Pro-Am.
Right.
There's a reference.
Top down, steering wheel, gas pedal. Just like 25, 30 years ago. Maybe
Yeah.
more. I don't even know when that would have came on. That's probably 80s, eh?
Bottom line, sure, we'll go down there.
Oh, please, smokes.
Driving like an idiot. Going Donlin.
Well, you gotta make your way through the pack somehow. You know what? You sold me the whole seat, but I don't know who did.
Yeah.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
There's Pat McCarskey running the Tarnation TURBO 0 beside me there. Purple, gold, and
Oh, man.
white.
People are getting a little bit loose here.
Yeah, it's gnarly down that bottom. I don't like trying to hold that bottom.
McCarthy also rocking the Tarnation TV TURBO logo
Yep.
on the back of his truck there.
And the Talladega Nights.
And the Talladega Nights too. What a fella. Representing
He's a lifer.
a couple hosers from up north.
Yep. Yeah, he's been in this league a while, ever since I've been in it. So 3 wide, 2 of them inside. We'll just run this blue wall all day, why not, eh?
Right? Pick up all the dirt.
All the dirty stuff.
Holy smokes. Stay on your side of the paint, why don't
You
you?
see the stripes? That
It's
middle
not
line
like a-
is not working.
Junk of milk. It's not like a suggestion.
Big lift high. I had to call that one out. I got off that gas hard on that one. I was going way too fast with nowhere to go.
That could have worked out, him.
You gotta call it. Like, it's near the back of the pack, but there's still guys behind me, so
Fair enough.
I'm in 30th right now, so. Uh-oh.
What are they? Okay.
There we go. Jim will like that one. You're welcome.
Here's
Shoot him right up the hole, and he got in front.
What do they got? They go 5, 6 wide here now. Everyone's trying to make their own lane.
Yeah, you can do about 4. You can do 4. It's
for sure.
really, really tight, though. And the crew chief will call it. He'll just say, hold your line.
Oh, there it is. And, oh, shucks. All right, well, good on you.
Yeah, got nobody behind me, so I'll just wait.
Nice. Looks like
around at 85.
No major damage and all that smoke. I didn't
Yeah,
see anybody
amen.
after the bottom of the track. Where's the yellow dude going? He's in a hurry, is he not?
We crossed the line in position, so the crew chief will tell him to pass somebody
Oh, so it actually tells you where you
need to be.
So,
Yeah.
okay. I had no idea about that stuff. Like, what about? So when you take a pit stop, right? Now
Yep.
you're obviously not going to come out at the same time as the pack of cars that you just came into. Like this is like a like a NASCAR for dummies, if you will.
Okay.
So you go and pit. Now you get back on the track whenever you get back on the track, but now you're not in. I guess you're trying to pit with a bunch of other people. Is that the same idea? So you're not ending up way out of position and all by yourself. Because if you're by yourself, then you easily lose a lap if you don't have someone to run with you, right?
Right, under green, that would be, yeah. Under caution, we'll all be stuck back together anyway. I might go around.
Okay, so that's where it kind of pulls it up, right? So
Yeah.
I guess.
No, I don't need
Yeah,
this
no,
car
I've never
staying
even
out.
considered
so-
that. Of course, yeah, because if you're not running green, then you're going to be caught up within 6 to 10 laps, or depending on how many incidents we have.
See, I don't know where Pat's pitting, so I'm going to stay over here. Yeah, he's in front of me, so.
In the triangle.
What's that in front of me? What's that thing?
Stormtrooper?
Bob Steyer. No, it's not. It looks like a guy with a motorhead or something. I don't know.
Oh. I thought those were like the eyes of a Stormtrooper helmet.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Wait for the landline. Your road speed 55.
Better give him a push and see what's on there.
Yeah. Just give me a little tap. Tap-a-roo. I know what I did. I binded my TeamSpeak mute button to my mic mute button. So I can't talk and they can't talk. I got them turned down though, so they won't do that bad.
Oh, okay, no, that's good.
So at least on broadcast, they'll be way lower. Like they're talking right now, but they're way lower than we are.
Fair.
Shut her down.
To do. All right, still running under yellow. We figure one more lap till we're back on there.
Probably one more, yeah. Lights might go out this time, but there might be one more. I don't know. So far, the Tarnation TV pickup truck has got no scratches on it.
Keeping that paint shiny.
Mm-hmm. Pristine. Look at it shimmer
that.
in the light. Oh, yeah.
What is that, got ray tracing on there? That's incredible.
Yeah. Was ray tracing even a word in 2003? I mean, they were words, but not in the same sentence.
Yeah, no, like they were, yeah, like you, yes, a ray of light. Maybe.
Was a guy named Ray tracing
Yeah, he was
something?
Yeah. He worked on comic books. He was just a tracer. He didn't
Right.
color. Okay, what is that? There's like a clown. There's a stormtrooper with a Bane mask. We'll have to ask him at one point.
Yeah.
Line up behind the 23.
Yep, lights are out. You were right. One more to go. That means nobody's a lap down. If there was a car
Well,
lap
that's
down.
good.
Yeah, lap down cars aren't allowed to pit with the leaders, so then they adds an extra lap to yellow.
Huh. Fair enough. There's a lot to it. A lot more than I originally had thought of it anyway. So like just race and get in front. But I mean strategy aside, just the amount of rules and stuff like that, just figuring that out. But okay, so yeah, I agreed.
Yeah, it's all the little stuff. Yeah, because they don't with lap down cars, you don't want them going in with the leaders because they could be damaged and stuff, right? So it keeps them out of
Fair.
the mix. But then they give an extra lap of yellow because then at least that car still gets a couple laps once he leaves the pits, right? So I don't know exactly why, but you just don't want to come out on a green flag. That's probably why they do it. more fair.
That would be more than likely, right? That would make sense. All right, step on it and let's get a real good look at this now.
Line up behind the 23.
I can't tell. Like a gas mask, eh? It's a dude wearing a gas mask.
Yeah, it's like a cyberpunk gas mask steampunk thing.
Okay. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm glad we got to look at that. All you at home watching along too.
Right. What could it be? Ask Pumpkin. He painted it. He's driving it.
Place your bets.
Yep.
We got a little gambling going on in the turbo. This is after dark, so yeah, place your bets on what it is.
And that truck in front of me there, that's Bob Sire. He runs the Dirt Series on Sundays.
Oh, he does. That's right.
Yep. Bob Pumpkin Sire, number 27. Oh, green, green, green. That means push the gas pedal down. And don't shred gears.
Shifting that 10,000. Nice.
Yeah, why not, eh?
Yeah, that's I mean, I've seen it in replays before, and obviously having never raced, but when the smoke comes up and it hits the track as it does, after that wreck like that, you can't see squat through there.
No. Yeah, when you're in a broadcast camera like we will be tomorrow night, it's a lot different when you're actually sitting at track level.
Oh, absolutely. Even when we're watching it in the replays, like, I guess because you know what's going to happen, that's probably the most of it. But watching it through your screen, as I'm viewing it through you're streaming it to my computer, and I'm going, well, holy smokes, there's
This is really close, and it's blinding.
Yeah.
Some guys race in the cockpit. I can't do that. I need to see up above everybody, right?
I guess so, right? I guess depending on how much of a realistic simulator you're going for, I suppose. Like, are there leagues where you have to race in cockpit view? Like, they would say, like...
I don't think so. There's an option in the menu to place it into hardcore mode, so you cannot switch out of cockpit mode, but I've never seen a league run hardcore mode.
That's fair.
They might, but maybe not on this track. I'll go with him. If Doug wants to go, I'll go with him. Here we go. Bobby's going to do it. Somebody else just jumped up out front, too. Good call, boys.
Real wide.
That turn lane came together really quick.
Holy smokes. So any strategies for you? You're always the one asking everybody what the strategies are, what your plan is.
Yeah.
Did you care to announce your strategies live on broadcast for your opponents to get a better glimpse into the mind of Glenn Donovan?
Yeah, I'm going to win. So follow me if you want to get second.
Ooh, they like that.
That's it.
Confidence, cocky, or just like a quarter dickish, but mostly confident.
Quarter
I like
dickish.
it.
A little bit of a piece of shit, but we'll let it slide because you're very handsome.
Exactly. If you weren't so good looking, you wouldn't let it happen.
Hopefully we get some green flag pit stops underneath this thing here today.
Right, so what are they running at 2 times tonight? Fuel?
3 actually, I believe. There's my fuel down the bottom right. So we got about 8 laps left on this tank of fuel. I believe the truck race is run 3 multiplier. Whoa, we're getting squirrely up there. I'm just backing off a bit, just in case Doug needs to back off a bit.
Right. 3.5 lines.
No hurry.
Oh, we'll push up the side there in the middle. Things are getting snug.
Snug as a bug in a rug. Tight as a drum.
Yes.
Is anybody watching this on the YouTube?
Hang on, let me take a gander.
I posted it on the Facebook channel. I don't expect much, but just kind of do it for fun. Different view for you, too.
Yeah, no, for sure. You see, messages. We got one person watching. Is that you?
No,
Or me?
probably you.
Maybe it's me. Okay. Yeah, and I cannot, for whatever reason, access the Facebook video from my phone. It does not load the app. I don't want to have the Facebook app. I don't know why. I remember like having it before and it was just like always constant notifications. But that one largely Facebook is a bunch of garbage and a bunch of like 30-second videos of like near naked ladies, but I'm like,
Right.
why would I want to see near naked ladies when I could just go to a... Anyways, I digress. But yeah, so anyways, on there, on the friggin' Facebook, I'm trying to see if I can actually pull it up, but I don't think I can. Tarnation TV broadcasting.
I thought I had the game sound turned down a little bit more. It looks like it's not ducking on the audio, so I might need to make more audio tweaks for the next race. Because the game sound actually might be... it's not as high as our mics, but it's a little bit higher than I'd like it to be. So I might turn game sound down a little bit.
That's fair enough. I've got...
We're still in the
no
tweaking
sound when
segment.
I'm watching you, so that's why I've just got you in my ears.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you turn on the YouTube channel, you can probably hear the engine noises are probably pretty loud, which is something I probably should have thought to turn down a bit, but it's a process. It'll be way better than it was last time. I deleted that video, it was horrible. I had TeamSpeak maxed out. It was just voices all day. At least if they're talking, they're literally 50% of us, so it'll be heard in the background. You're going to be able to hear it later. But I need to hear it, so...
No, that's fair.
4 laps to go on this tank of gas. I'm gonna check my tires here. Let me get on the back straight. Tires are fine.
Ew. Golden.
I might do rights only.
Yeah.
See if I can gain some track position. Running this high line, you really do save tires. I've noticed I shred that left front a lot more for some reason when I ride the bottom.
Fair. That would make sense. Yeah, your
The front tires take a beating.
Yeah, you get that tighter corner.
A little more aggressive steering, trying to keep it from sliding up, right? Now, I have been caught on the high line before and not been able to get down there for gas, so...
I was just gonna say, right? There's a little window here behind you now. You can probably duck in after this guy. Oh, we have the same idea.
Yeah.
You must have looked right. Did you shoulder check? I told you to always shoulder check before you change lanes.
Yeah. 43's going in. Maybe I'll just stay up top. Hopefully some of these guys will get out of the way and then I'll have I can still go a couple more laps, so... Bob always pits early.
Yeah, everyone's got their strategies they like. We've obviously got it, the method to the madness.
They're all getting down, they're all gonna go. Oh, I can go one more. I'm gonna stay out of this knot. Yeah, everybody's calling for pits. So hopefully they can get in there and keep it green. There they go.
There's still a good chunk of the field left on there.
We all have to go in now.
Yeah,
That's a
well,
fuel
they-
pressure. That's a fuel pressure gauge, not a fuel gauge.
Oh, and next to the attack. Oh, okay, I see it's at 6. Oh, nice little sneak down to the bottom. Oh yeah, look at the fuel gauge. You can see it. The
It's starting to, the pressure's dropping now, yeah. Everybody's gonna start lifting. Bob already pitted.
Oh, hot darn. Okay, well.
Wow, that's how you do it, ladies and gents.
Little bit of a knock around in the beginning here.
Ooh.
There gonna be penalties for that? Where what just happened now?
There won't be any penalties, no.
No. Okay. Bumping in the
Anything
in the pits is
off
all right.
the racing line, there might be speeding penalties. Some guys aren't happy about that, but
I guess no real disincentive to play nice in the pits. I mean, hopefully you're obviously not going to go to your way to knock anybody, but
no. I love this game though, because in iRacing, when you're on the pits, you can't collide with other cars. But in this game, whatever you see, you can hit it all the time. No ghost cars on these pit road in this game. I love it. You can, like, because that would never happen in iRacing.
the pit car's a ghost.
The pit car, yeah.
Or sorry, pace car.
Pace car, yeah.
My mistake. Pit car. Oh. Somebody got a little bit loose on some new tires. You should have nuked them for about 30 seconds on the popcorn setting.
Yeah.
There's no way to get them to.
That's Doug. That's Greg Level running out of fuel.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened. He came out in front of me. He was in the pits. He may have accidentally shut his fuel off, like his fuel change. Because as you can see, the bottom right there on my screen, it says recommended 2 cans, add 2 cans. But I can change that. See? 1 can, can and a half, splash, none.
Oh, to none?
He may have shut it off.
That's too bad. We're going to have to get the tow truck out there.
He might be out. I don't know if he can make it. He was rolling into turn 3.
Here's hoping. Fingers crossed. Hey,
if he's got somebody coming in.
For a second. You got the wheel here. I gotta just make a quick.
Thank you, Keith.
I'm gonna pee in this bottle. So if you want to hold the wheel,
right? Negative. I'm good. Keith's just asking me if I'm damaged. I was only moving slow because I was by myself. I love green flag pit cycle though, man, because now it breaks the race up into a bunch of little packs. I'm going to run this middle line because it's the fastest. Might be able to latch onto these guys' draft. Denny calling for a pit. Some guys are still pitting. I'm going to latch on to Larry Wyndham's draft here. Get some more people in this pack. See if we can run these guys down. Currently running 20th. Good pushing by Pat McCarskey and Keith Bynum behind me.
Not only was he a great driver, I can't believe he even dropped the bottle for him too. What a friend.
Right.
What a guy.
We're going to hook on to Larry there.
that what we're going for? That's the push?
Yeah, he's right in front of us. He lost the draft in front of him, so
We got someone coming up behind you. Is that?
he's moving over. I don't want to do that, so
Wonder if he's took some damage or something to be slowing down like that.
well, no, he's by himself, and there's 5 of us. I'm
okay.
lead, and like 4 guys behind me, so we're way quicker than he is. By himself, he probably do about 180, but my speed right there gonna be like 200. I just run this middle line all the way around.
Yeah, no, it's working for you. Why change it up, right?
Save a little bit of tires, and it is the fastest. It's not the shortest distance around the track, but it is technically the fastest. Eight laps left on this tank.
32 to go.
There comes Pat with a big run. Holy moly.
He's putting the hammer down.
Yeah, he must have got mad big suction there. Yes, how about us playing old video games that are 20 years old?
Right? This soon to be NHL 2004.
Crazy, dude. Like, you mentioned that last week, and I'm like, no way. And you're like, way. So I looked it up.
Way.
Took me a couple days to figure it out. I finally got it working, and it works amazing.
Nice.
I just have to get the controller figured out.
3/4 of the way there. It's gotta do the graphics patch and include some stuff on it there and make it run and look a little bit better. But yeah, I got it running, so there's a start. And
that's cool, man. Because that's the thing. Like, I'm thinking Tarnation TV, we start broadcasting artificial intelligence races in that game too, because we could simulate the current playoffs that are going on right now.
oh, absolutely. You can put it in broadcast view and go to town.
You know, you're like, hey, there's a game tomorrow against, you know, the Lightning and the Leafs, and then we could broadcast it live and see how the AI does.
Right.
And then see if the outcome is close to the real life outcome. And those type of videos get hits, man.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully they do good, just because they're
Leaf fans, man, it's just, you're always holding your breath.
Right.
I haven't been a Leaf fan in a while. I'm more of a hockey fan.
That's fair. I mean, I just guess, you know, rooting for obviously for a Canadian team if we could, but
oh, they took it away from me.
just when I thought I'd done everything for you, you backstabbing traitors.
Yeah, I could hear them lining me up. I don't mind though. I'll drop back here because I'm getting close to another fuel stop. So it's crazy how good the draft works, eh?
Oh, I'll see, absolutely. So at
like,
this point now,
Keith tucked underneath me. I had to let him go. All those guys stayed with him, and now they pulled in front of me. Like, I won't lose the draft from here, but easily walked me. They got a run there.
Crazy,
they took
right? Yeah, well, they got that energy to spare. I'm just coasting behind you.
And I'm breaking the air for them, right? So they have no wind resistance. They get a little bit of a run. You might as well take it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I don't mind. It's still early in the race. Some guys are calling for pit stops again already. I've got 3 left I can do on here. What are you thinking for tires, man? All 4?
I suppose. I don't know. I would.
Because we're going to have to do a couple more pit stops anyway, so maybe I'll take all 4.
Would you not, being that they're like 95% on the green, would you not, I'm looking at that thinking I would just roll with it till the next pit stop, no? Or are you going to lose, is it going to wear down exponentially, like once it starts to wear?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to get gas, you might as well get rights. Maybe I'll do a 2-tire stop again.
Okay, no, I was just wondering, yeah, to see it was going to save you some time, or the fuel is the longest part of the time.
It is, yeah. I mean, getting 2 full cans of fuel.
Well, you got all 4 tires on last time, didn't you? And
No.
then they were still, no?
Rights only.
I wonder what the time difference is then, well, how much you'd be losing. I guess, I mean, if you're there for 2 full cans, then that's going to take 20 seconds or whatever. It's going to be a set amount of
About
time,
15,
right?
yeah.
And then how much for a set of tires? How much time for a set of tires?
If you get full service, it's about 15 seconds. Ooh, Pat brakes early. Holy moly. Usually I don't brake until that sign on the wall. He was braking coming out of turn 4. I'm going in next time. My crew chief's yelling at me.
Yeah.
10-4, 7-2 heading to the pits. Everybody's pit.
So were they slowing down just there, or was that just you catching up with the draft?
Your road speed 55, 3,500 seconds. There's a spin in the triangle.
Chaos. Oh no! Upside
Somebody's
down.
upside
Son of a
down.
Biscuit. What the what? Typo negative. You're a
This
cipher.
is crazy. This is green flag pit stops with absolute calamity, but I'm getting through it. The last 2 times.
You know what? Yeah. Slow and steady, right?
Yep.
Go, 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 take it, go, 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 go.
14.9 seconds on that pit stop.
Okay. Not bad at all.
And it was in the green, under 15. Maybe only taking the right sides, it does gain you a little bit more. Just
Check your mirrors and stay on the side of the paint, fella. What's going on here? You're slowing down my egress.
so Keith was leading that pack when we went in, and now I'm behind him. So I did something right by only taking 2.
All right.
Nobody's
I just
coming.
wonder, like I said, I'd be curious to see what it looks like after another 10 laps, because I mean, the fuel window seems to be a lot higher than the tires are.
Yeah.
I just wonder if you're going to save just a little bit of time by just doing 2, but because, like I said, mind you, usually Talladega is not really a tire track, especially if you're not running the lower line, so maybe you'll be fine with just the 2.
For a couple times anyway. You get about 13 laps on the tank. I'll have to pit one more time, and it's probably going to be a no tire stop.
Yeah, just going to roll with it. I would say that'd be, based on how your tires have been the last couple pits, I would say you'd be alright. ATV dude.
I'm content just to stay behind you, Keith. Cockpit view, can't see nothing.
You can't even see his brake lights.
Nope. Guys, you can't, guys race like that, dude. I have no idea how. You could on like a road course or something, but not on Talladega or Daytona. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
I can see we're coming up on 5 cars, but from here, what are we doing?
Right? I'm gonna break up and create a high. Oh no, they're already in the line there. Shoot.
Offline, you can totally do it because the artificial intelligence is pretty predictable. Not really predictable, but they're more consistent. You know, if they get it, they're never going to get like a huge run on a guy.
No, like it's not gonna be a bunch of wild cards too, right? Like all of a sudden somebody's gonna be the hero. Like I'm gonna hold my beer, and watch this move.
Staying off the throttle. If you're watching the broadcast, there is a input display of my wheel and my pedals.
Oh, okay.
The green line means that the green line's my throttle, obviously. It's sitting that.
You can also see that on the left-hand side of the screen there. Is that the LQS? Is that what you're talking about?
No. On the live broadcast.
I see. Mom, I think you're talking on the broadcast there.
Yeah. The steering wheel does move, but it's calibrated to the right because that's just how the tires are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you need the alignment.
You actually have to hold it in a straight line. You have to steer right because the cars are designed asymmetrical to lean to a left-turn track, right?
Yeah, right.
So you're driving down the straightaways. Yeah, you're driving down the straightaways, turning right, but you're going in a straight line.
I learned that from the Disney Pixar movie Cars. You gotta turn right to go left on the dirt track. That was the old doctor car. We're teaching the young hot rod that. I'm sure all the zero people there have already seen that movie, but cool.
9 laps to go on this tank. No tires. Just fluttering my pedal if you can hear my pedal tapping in the microphone.
No, I can't actually. At least not on my side.
It's like, why are you lifted, you piece of shit? All gas, no brake. Don't you know the fucking rules?
just keep it to the floor.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna make a play for it there.
No way. I'm looking at the guy in the front. I'm like, that's who I'm focused on. It's weird. It helps me keep it straight. It's like wheel driving, right? You aim high and you tend to keep it between the lines. A lot easier. You just look at the end of the straightaway kind of thing. I always look at the truck in front. So right now, I'm staring at the roof of, who's that, Godfrey? Yeah, that's Godfrey and the red and white 7-Eleven. While I'm bumping Craig in the 63, or sorry, Keith Bynum in the 63 in front of me, and Craig in front of him. Brian behind me, Brian Lovell. If all of us are touching each other.
There is not
easy.
a lot of it.
So yeah, tomorrow is race number, what are we in now? Race number 4 of the Shake and Bake?
I believe it's 4. Yes, sir.
That'll be exciting.
Race numero 4.
We'll be on the TV and the TV side of that one, so tune into that tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of hits, man. YouTube interactivity on that chat is wild.
Last Saturday was crazy.
I love it.
Full house. Lots of new people, a few new people, some familiars, handful of regulars. Oh, someone started outside.
Coming up the outside, yeah.
Smokes. Ken Robbins, is it?
Nope, Bob Sire.
Oh, I thought that was a 55.
Same thing, he just got a wicked pull off the 5 in front of him and just had to pull out there to slow down probably. So yeah, my next pit stop will be all fuel, no tires. Actually, it's calling for It's calling for 2 cans of gas. Maybe I will take road sides. I mean, might as well take tires, right?
Yeah, would you take the left side now because the left front's worn down a bit more, or you stay on the outside?
I'll probably just do the rights.
Yeah.
Just because you're leaning on the right more, I would imagine.
No, that makes sense.
If you gotta get 2 cans of fuel, you might as well take a set. Or not a set, at least 2 tires.
No, that makes I would told you. Yeah, you're going to be there anyway.
You're gonna be there, yeah. 2 tanks of fuel, two cans of fuel is, if you took 4 tires, it'd be a little bit longer of a pit stop. Now, if it's a yellow flag, I'm taking all 4. But under green, I only do the 2.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, you're not at a loss at that point, right?
Yeah.
You're back on track in your position where you started from before that.
Well, like even last time, Keith in front of me here, he was leading our pack, and I was like 5 trucks behind him. I took two cans of fuel and right sides only, and I was behind him coming out, so half a second and green flag is a big deal.
I believe it.
I believe.
Dude, you gotta check out the new Beavis and Butthead when you get a chance. And no,
Oh, yeah.
you do, but everybody listen at home too if you like raunchy, stupid humor, because it's so good. I started even going back to watching some of the stuff from the re-release from like 2005, 2008, whatever that was.
Yeah.
And that stuff is still hilarious.
Oh, it's great.
And the stuff they put out now is hilarious. It's hilarious in widescreen, so that's kind of the difference. Otherwise, it's
That is weird.
yeah, like high def widescreen using Butthead, like
Yeah.
same
Crystal clear
shitty
4K.
animation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like The Simpsons
Like-
watching it in like widescreen high def. It's weird.
yeah. The one thing I like with The Simpsons was how much more the colors pop by getting it on like big with the high def color range or color gamut, however you want to call it. I noticed that those cartoons, those 2D animated cartoons, really shine. Like compared to watching them on the tube TV, that was the only real difference. I'm sure it really didn't need to be high def, so to speak, but
I'm getting ready to pit here. It's calling it. $72 pitting.
yeah, watch it if you get a chance, because if you like the first ones, you'll like the new ones. What was once old is new again, or how they say it.
Your road speed is 55, 3500 seconds.
Ooh, close call.
Whew. Yeah, he slowed down a little bit more than 55, and I try to compensate for that.
Yeah.
And good thing I did, because he was shooting about 45.
14.1. Nice job, big crew.
Your road speed is 55.
You guys are gonna get an extra
0.1.
sandwich in your
Nice.
toolbox.
Last time it was 0.9.
3500 seconds.
See, now I'm behind John.
Hey, buddy.
Did he drop this bot?
Get out there, cover though.
Oof, I didn't know they were too wide. Oh, jeez. I looked in the mirror and it looked like they were single file. I would have stayed down. This has been an absolutely fantastic race.
Yeah, no, it's been clean as you could ever hope for it.
If you can get that first green flag pit stop done, it seems to string everybody out. And then we
Yeah,
had a
let's
yellow
get-
and it bundled everybody back up again. But like you get this, and it's not going to be. I'm going to get left behind if I can't catch these guys.
Yeah, well, there's almost no, not no chance, of course, that's silly, but considerably less of a chance for yellow when everyone's bunched out as they are.
I'm going to lose that pack.
Oh, look at me find these guys. Oh, What the what? Stay high. Then me.
Are we raced back yet? No, we're not. Oh no,
Yeah,
I might need a
12 laps to
splash.
go.
I might need a splash of fuel. I should have gone around one more lap.
Well, it's not too late now, is it?
The road is closed.
I might be able to save. Just on the clutch, let it roll. So I save some gas.
So right now, though, under the yellow, could you not theoretically pit and come back out exactly where you are?
I'm in 15th. I'm not going to pit.
Wasn't that the what you were saying before? Like if you're under yellow, if you pit, you don't lose any position.
You
just
will
go back out and
You'll lose track position. So right, if other people decide to stay out, then they'll be in front of me. You know, I won't keep. I could go in there right now at 15th, and I could come out in 30th, and I have to stay in 30th, right?
oh, I see. So that's what it is. You don't get to.
Yeah,
okay.
yellow doesn't lock in your position. It's still a strategy deal, right? I should be all right though, if I keep clutching.
But you got 11 for 10, right? So
I'm to the good right now. Projected laps 11, laps to go 10, so I should be all right.
So then, how was it before that when someone was coming out of the pits and they were like their crew chief telling them to pass these guys and get to this position? How does that occur? How does that spot get held for them? Under what conditions?
When you get to pass guys,
Yeah, like you were saying before, because you're all under yellow, but someone's just blown past everybody because you said his crew chief says he's got to be in 4th spot or in front of Ken Roberts or whatever.
right, get in front of the 55. Like it'll tell you that, yeah. Because if you get out of sequence, maybe you spin out or something, guys could pit and come out in the middle. There's a couple different ways it could happen. Especially when there's an accident close to the line, you'll lock in your position, and then a bunch of guys will pass you, but you get to take that spot because you crossed the line in 5th, and then 10 guys go by you. You'll get to pass those 10 guys. Because you crossed the line before them. Even if you're sideways, it still counts, right? So that's when he'll be like, you know, get in front of the 90.
The more you know. Knowing's half the battle.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly.
Don't be a piece of shit.
Exactly.
We got to remember we can swear a little bit. So
Yeah, I know. Like, I was just like, don't be stupid, you moron.
don't be an asshole.
Forget about it.
So this is going to be a few good laps here. We do have some lap down cars, I believe. Let me check. Yes, we do. No fuel, Jim Black. No fuel, Brian Rosen. No fuel, Randy Waugh. So some guys ran out of gas.
Well, I see the one must have been an accident when... Who was coming out of the pit stop that ran out of fuel?
Yeah.
Earlier in the race when he was coming out. He's like, oh, he looks like he's out of gas. Shoot.
I think that was Greg, though.
Oh, okay, so maybe not.
Wasn't it?
I don't know. I think you might be right.
I don't see him. Or is Greg not even here? I thought I saw the 088. There he is, 2 laps down. Yeah, he's still running, but he's 2 laps down. So I guess he did make his way back to his pits and get gas. But he was going slow. Lights are still on.
No, you're 2 to the good, as you call it. You racing knuckleheads.
Yeah.
2 to the good.
Live mathematics.
Stop for a quick pity.
You can.
I don't know all the lingo.
You can actually push that too by clutching. Like some guys will say like you need to pit for a splash, and they'll still somehow make it to the line or run out just as they hit it.
Yeah, right. Well, just,
Game's
yeah,
telling you
especially
you're gonna run out, but you're not.
Well, if you're in the pack, right? If you're three in deep, or if you're in the middle of something, you might as well just put the clutch in and just go for a ride.
Yeah, they do. They will just pop the clutch in the pack. Any car a lap down is being asked to go through the pits. That'll put them at the back of the pack because it's under 10 to go now.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Greg Palmer or was it Greg? No, that would have been Roberts, I think, that just called that out. He's the admin on the track. Everybody who's a lap down right now, the lights will go off. They'll all go just to drive through, no service. That'll put them all at the back of the pack. That way, all the guys on the lead lap get to run for position without having to deal with lap traffic. I'm not a lap down, so I will not pit.
Yeah, it is insane where racing games have gone. My first racing game ever was Rad Racer on the NES.
Wow.
That game was so cool.
What was mine? Top Gear?
This Rad Racer was...
Mine would have been Top Gear, I think. Top Gear Rally?
The simple fact that it came with 3D red and blue goggles, and you could set your Rad Racer to 3D and play it in 3D, so that it was like the stereoscopic red and blue 3D trees coming at you on the side, your car having some depth. Like Nintendo was messing with that stuff back in '88.
Yeah, really? That's cool. With Rob.
Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. I never had Rob. You did. I always thought that was cool.
I didn't have Rob. I never had a Nintendo.
Oh, for some reason I thought you did.
Super Nintendo I had. I've never had a Rob, no.
Oh man, for some reason I thought you had one.
I started buying at Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that then. Maybe I knew somebody else. I never even got to play with one. I ever seen one in the flesh, honestly. Maybe at
Power
like
Glove.
A Power Glove. One of my friends had the Power Glove.
I had a Super Scope, but that was Super Nintendo. Oh, I know. Dumb as fuck. The stupidest fucking thing ever.
But it was so cool until I actually tried it at his house, and it barely fucking worked. Like,
it's a controller strapped to your hand. It's dumb. Just hold it.
Well, no, there was a 3-piece like an L-shaped bracket that went over your TV, the old tube TVs, in a big plastic like a square, like a carpenter square.
Right.
But on each corner and the end, on the one corner and at either end were little sensors that would pick up what I'm guessing would have been infrared signal. I don't know, whatever. The light signal. So very much like an early Wii bar for your, for the Wii, the little tiny rectangle strip, and then you point your controller at it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
This was a very, very early iteration of that, and so while it kind of worked, you basically had to like hold your arm out straight and aim towards one sensor to go left, one to go down, and then like up. Like it was hokey at best. You could squeeze your finger or your thumb, I think, for the A and B buttons. So there was some finger functionality. I believe, I want to say it must have been at least 1 or 2 fingers. Anyway, we're back to green here, so
yes.
Let you pay attention to what's going on. But yeah, Rad Racer, 3D glasses. Oh man.
6 laps to go here. I'm going to try to move to that right line, but it doesn't look like I'm going to have any room.
No.
Race back to the line.
Evade that shield. What's your plan here? You're gonna break out.
Line up behind them, 11. You can see those boys up there. Get up there and run with them.
And there you have it.
We will go green again.
Oh, will it?
Yep.
Come around at 26.
How come?
That's the 26. There's 5 to go. So there's probably only going to be 3 or 4 laps of yellow. So we're going to get 1 lap shootout.
5 to go. I thought, what happened to race back under the 10?
Well, we raced back under 10, but that just means the game still could throw a green before it's over.
Oh, so when it's race back to 10, I thought it was like if you're under 10 laps and it's yellow, then you end up, whoever races back first gets it, no? That's not how...
It depends how many laps are left. If there's like 9, then it'll go green again. If there's 5, it's probably going to go green again. We only have 3 or 4 laps of yellow, so we'll get a 1 lap shootout, I think.
No, that's fair enough. No, I had no idea. I just assumed that it was a hard and fast rule. Anything under 10...
Yeah, you race back and claim your spot, and then, yeah, like if it's 3 or 4 laps to go, then it's definitely going to be over. But this might actually go green one more time.
Well, you're still leading 3 to the good, so you can drop the hammer down and just...
Yeah, I don't need to consider it now.
Rubber. Kick some ass, my friend. Nice, sitting in a comfy 10th position.
Move over if I'm 10th. Yeah, I am 10th.
Yep.
I just wasn't sure if the positions changed, so evens on the right, odds on the left. Even positions on the right, odd positions on the left. Except for the first row. I think Jeffrey Elliott in the 56 in the truck that I made him yesterday is up there in first behind the pace car.
Could be. I guess you can't pull up your...
He is.
Nice.
Bottom right.
Yeah, no, I see it. I just moved it down there. Nice. He is having himself a grand old race.
And he's in a truck I painted for him.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Front row, Jeffrey and Alex. Row 2, Mark and Bob. Row 3, Rodney and Brian Wolf.
Alex was new to a racing this season?
Alex Moe? No, he's been on all 3 seasons. Of Shaking Big and Truck.
Name a whole lot.
Sometimes I call him Pack. Pack is his nickname. Yeah, if I say, Pack's in the 3rd, I'm talking about Alex Moe in the 48.
That's probably what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's really good. Lucky Dogs are being asked to pit.
Oh, yeah. Somebody can get a lap back.
Yeah, they'll go to the end and then they'll delete the lap. So Mark is going... Is Mark a lap down? Huh. Showing him in 3rd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to switch lanes again. This is why I don't worry about really like where I need to be until the lights go off.
Oh, okay, no, that's fair.
Because guys will peel off and, go to the pits or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, pick a lane, and I'm like, I don't have to pick a lane until the lights go off. If somebody in front of me pits, then we're switching back around anyway.
Yeah, that's true, right? No sense in getting there until you get it all sorted out.
Yeah, I'm not tailgating right now. You sit, anything can happen, so you tighten them up when the lights go out.
All right, where are we at now? We're going to be done, what, 3 laps?
Laps to go, 3. With 5 left on the clock when that yellow came out, it will be a 1 lap shootout, I think. Lights will probably go out this time, so we'll get a one-lap shot.
I'm around at 26.
And I probably won't be using the brakes.
No, I would, as your passenger, I would advise against that. In fact, as your passenger, I'd recommend you throw me out and get about 220 lbs out of the extra weight out of this thing.
Yeah, cut the trunk lid off too.
Yeah, exactly.
Scrap heap.
Next time you're coming by, you want to eat a salad first, so you don't weigh me down. I know you're into those chili cheese fries, you son of a bitch.
Wrapped in Doritos, you rat bastard son of a bitch.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you thinking? Yeah, of course, you gotta deep fry it.
Well, then that's what keeps them all together, so it doesn't fall apart. One big, like on a stick too.
One big
like a corn
clump.
dog, chili cheese, corn dog, Doritos, abortion nightmare.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. Yeah.
I like it.
It's like, I'm gonna die if I eat that, and you're still gonna eat it. I know you're.
The old KFC Heartstopper.
Mm-hmm.
2 pieces
Deep frying
of
the deep fried
chicken,
stuff.
Deep fried chicken breasts, and then some ham and cheese in the middle, like a overstuffed cordon bleu. Remember that? What's it called? It wasn't the Heartstopper. BK.
I don't
Double
like being
Down.
on the bottom. The double down was amazing.
I remember we tried that when you came out. Like,
Yeah,
that
it was
seems insane
wild.
enough to eat it.
Oh yeah, the only one I ever had it was with you. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was awesome.
Yeah, I know. I thought, like, let's go give it a try while you're
This is
here.
so gross. I want to consume this.
Just think.
Let's take all the worst things on the planet and throw it in a deep fryer.
Right?
And then when it
Bacon,
cools
cheese,
off,
bacon.
we'll deep fry it again. And wrap it in cheese and Doritos.
Now I'm getting hungry.
All right.
Okay, lights are out.
One lap shootout. So that pace car's going to move out of the way and we're going to roll the white flag. This is what they like to call, in real life, a green-white checker. No, it's not actually green-white checker. Because it's green and white at the same time. A green-white checker would actually be green, one lap white, one lap checker.
Oh, on the
So
actual, yeah, on the.
this is a green-white
last
checker
lap
minus
itself.
one. Yeah.
Oh.
In real life,
Highly
NASCAR will
technical
push for a green-white checker like a 3-lap run. Or a 2-lap run, whatever the hell it is. This is a
Gotcha.
1-lap run. I don't like being on the bottom, and I won't be able to get up there. But 1 lap also isn't really enough time to get up to full speed anyway, so I'll be fine on the bottom. I'm going to shut off
Then
my
you've got
information.
Good pack, good spot in the pack in the middle there. So
70 mile per hour pace speed.
now we're in. The only thing about Talladega is the finish line is actually after. It says every commentator ever.
Yeah.
The trial is the other kind. Oh, little rubbing there.
3 wide. Somebody's going up high on the wall.
Yep. Oh, where's that?
Damn it. I slipped down below that line. Like how I can pull over and go to park the truck and then just get rear-ended. It doesn't really matter, but
Yeah, right? Safety first.
it's like,
Oh.
look at who won. Cool truck there, bro. Nice win.
Is that the boss?
The boss won in my truck.
Oh, man.
Oh, it went back to happy hour.
Who did that?
Oh, come on. Are you kidding, right?
Wasn't me. I was just saving the replay.
Oh yeah. Pickup.
Did you get
I
it?
did save it, guys. I think I do have it saved.
Did you save the
Okay,
export?
good.
I got it saved.
Export?
My live ticker will show it.
Replay is all we need.
Did you take
For the
this,
point.
Blaine?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Do you guys have permission to do export? Because mine's grayed out.
No.
You have to be on the
There you
standings
have it.
tab.
And then go down to...
Okay, let me,
I was trying
what
to do it.
screen do I want here?
Yeah, you can't now. It won't go past happy hour.
Wow. I did save it when I got out, and I saved it again after that big wreck.
Oof.
But I just-
So let me, I'll terminate,
Black Toys coming up.
I'll just mute TeamSpeak there so we can have a chit chat. So what happened at the end, the server, the race was over and the server kicked it back to happy hour. Effectively deleting the entire race.
Ooh, no.
So I couldn't save the replay. Nobody probably saved the export. That's why I just let Jeff know. I'm like, I was streaming this and my ticker was working. So
What the fuck's the matter with you, 20-year-old game? How
I
come
don't
you
know.
doing this to me?
it might not yeah,
I
because
can't believe you did this.
it went back. I wonder if the ticker actually had time to refresh. That's the problem too, because when it goes back to happy hour, then the ticker gets erased. So it might be close. I don't know how they're going to figure that one out unless somebody got the export before the game quit itself. It did the same thing during the sprints. When one of the sprint races was over, and then within 10 seconds the server reset itself.
For everybody. So the server itself did. That's
I think so,
weird.
because none of the admins would be able to even stop their car that quick.
For sure,
to
right?
cancel the race. It's not going to happen. So I don't know. Hopefully they can find it. Hopefully my ticker shows something, because that's the problem with the ticker. It takes a couple seconds to refresh, and then with it going back to happy hour, it's refreshing nothing. So it'll be, I don't know. We're going to have to find out. We're going to have to wait and see. But it was a good race. Excellent race.
Sometimes she goes, and sometimes she doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's just the way she goes.
And that's it. I was pulling over because I wanted to save the replay. I didn't even get the truck stopped, and then the server rebooted itself.
Dude, that sucks.
So it's like, oh no. Like even
Hopefully they'll be
the
able to
ticker,
get-
the ticker's running, but it might not even have picked it up, because like I said, after you cross the line, it takes 5 to 10 seconds to actually refresh. So I got bumped, and like we were just, it's always a demolition derby at the end anyway. And then,
Right.
and then boom, back to happy hour. Like, wait, what the hell? Like we were still demolition derby, everybody. Like, how the fuck did that happen?
Right? Didn't know. Yeah, there was nobody got to do their burnout.
No
or any of that.
burnout. And I'm one, like I told Jeff, I said the broadcast is displaying the ticker, but the problem with that is the ticker isn't going to show anything, because it's not instantaneous.
Oh, right.
Like the whole field crosses the line, but it's not going to be instantaneous. It'll be, the ticker information would be the lap prior, but not the finish. I did hear somebody in there say that they did get the export. So hopefully somebody got the export.
Oh, here's hoping, right?
Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, if I'm streaming it live, and I was in about 12th, so you could see from my telemetry who was where. But behind me, I mean, there's 30 other cars.
Right.
And my little display doesn't show that many. It only shows the guys like 5 or 6 in front of you, 5 or 6 behind you, and what I can visually see out my windshield. But either way, thanks for watching Tarnation TV Turbo broadcast of in the cockpit at the Fast and Furious series. This is a lot of fun, and what a great race that was too. Like 2 or 3 green flag pit stops.
It was. That was pretty clean for the most part. There was a few burnouts, but all together, pretty darn good.
Yeah, it was a quality race. So yeah, the Tarnation TV Turbo, a little bit of a side angle on the channel. Yeah, I think we might have to start streaming some more old games. Because I've got.
I think so.
Here's what I'm
We
thinking.
got quite a.
Because when I named the channel Tarnation TV, I wanted to make sure it was generic, you know, because yeah, okay, it's going to be 99% NASCAR Racing 2003 season. But what if I want to fire up an old emulator and we want to fire up Nintendo 64 and we want to watch the artificial intelligence in a WCW versus NWO revenge match? You know what I mean?
Oh, exactly.
Like anything, you know, or like we said here, you mentioned it last week with 2004, NHL 2004, like the last amazing hockey sim. Ever since then, it's just been downhill. So the community chose to keep that game going. So like we've downloaded 2004, NHL 2004 and updated it to 2023. New teams, new rinks, new advertising, new faces, players, stats, everything's in there. It's crazy.
If it's not there, you don't need it.
Right. They've got it all in there. Like that could be really interesting to mess with that. Like you said, put it in broadcast mode, turn off the commentators, and we'll do it. We'll do it live.
See what happens? Well, exactly. We will do it live.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
So that could be kind of fun. Just a bunch of
That's
adults
what we're looking for.
acting like kids.
We just, Tarnation TV. We want you in. What in Tarnation did I just watch? And then that's exactly what we're looking for. But, like,
right.
Leaving you confused, but unharmed.
That's it. Yeah. Unharmed, confused. It's a good way to start a weekend.
Not a bad way at all. Just like what? I'm not sure what happened, but it was whatever it was. I had fun.
Well, and like what? And then Alien Fireteam Elite, they just updated their game again with new maps, new horde mode. So I'm like, man, there's not enough time, bro. How are we going to do it all?
No, there honestly there isn't.
You got your 3D printing machine. You've got NASCAR Racing 2003 to broadcast live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Shameless plug. You've got your 3D printing. You with your 3D printer thing is like that takes up a lot of your time. I got Tarnation TV stuff going on. I'm playing old NHL games apparently now. Alien Fireteam just updated itself.
I didn't even know I was playing this until I turned on until I had to.
And then and then we've got, of course, the other channel that we run, Down in a Hole, little talk show program on YouTube. I got that as well. So it's no rest for the wicked, I guess.
No, I'd say.
But,
holy smoke!
So what are your sign off words going to be this evening?
Oh well, you want to do yours, and then I'll just figure it out.
Yeah. So I'll just do the normal ones. I'll just say thank you for watching Tarnation TV Turbo. I hope you had fun, and I'm going to tweak the audio a little bit more next week, and it should be perfect. So maybe see you back here on Monday. We'll do something other than Talladega because Keith Bynum runs the Aero 88 series, and last week we did Watkins Glen, and it was glorious. And I can't remember where we are next week. I think it's Michigan or something. It'll be good. It's not Talladega, so that'll be fun.
Look forward to seeing something different besides Talladega, seeing what's up.
Well, yeah, and Talladega's a riot. Like that race was amazing. The races are always great at Talladega, but a lot of different strategies, and there's a lot of different tracks. So
always good to mix it up.
Yeah, keep on rocking in the free world. If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy, and keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah, make sure you wash behind your ears. You're dirty, and you know it.